Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, students. As you all know, my name is Jaffar Abbas and I am here for my project. It's an interview of I personally think he's a successful person in his life. His name is Yasir. He's a regional manager of a ZT company. It is a telecom company, a Chinese company. We call it Zong. So, Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir? I have told my student that you are a so-called successful person. I personally think you are a successful person. So tell me about your studies.
Basically, I have done engineering in electronics back in 2002, and then I started my professional career in an American company called a security company. And during that job, I started my MBA, evening MBA, and by the 2006, I completed my MBA in marketing.
Okay. So, were you an average student or a brilliant one?
If you say in school, I was above average student. You can say I used to come either the top or the second one. In college, I was an average or low average student. But then things started coming okay for me in studies, and in engineering, I was a you can say a good performer, and in MBA I was mashallah among the top. I scored some scholarships also and top positions in 2 semesters of mine. So the graph gradually goes up in there.
So engineering then marketing, what was the purpose behind this?
Engineering then marketing. Engineering was my parents' decision that I have to be an engineer. All of my mashallah brothers are engineers. But during that engineering, like in 2 years during that engineering, I realized that myself, I am more of a marketing guy or the business side professional rather than the technical one. So I took the decision, and then I started MBA in my job. But right now what I am doing is like 50% engineering, 50% marketing. So I utilize both of the degrees.
So guys, now we will ask a question like, good student are good professionals?
This is a very big debate. I personally, like, I'm not that much experienced that I say something like that, but personally what I've seen that it doesn't guarantee that a good student will be a good professional. I've taken few interviews of, we have hired a few young engineers, but sometimes a good student is very good at academics, very good at theories, very good at learning things, but getting output from that person doesn't mean that a good student will be a good professional. So there are two different fields.
So now we will come on the light side of your life, a creative part of your life. What was your hobbies? Were you in sports or something?
These days, I hardly find any time for hobbies. Watching TV is the only one I'm left with. But in the childhood or student's life, I used to play piano.
Okay. So yeah, now you are a successful person. So what made you to win the life of this, and what hurdles come in between?
What made me successful is I did what I could do best. This is what I see, that I was an engineer by profession in the beginning, but I chose that I'm more of a business professional. So listening to the voices that coming from inside, not from outside. So that whoever who does what is that he can do best. If you are a good cricketer, you must not play hockey in your professional life. Or if you can be a good doctor, you want to be a good doctor, and you think you can do good in medical profession, then you must not join the engineering or being pilot. So do what you do best. This is the main essence of the game. And what hurdles that came was, of course, when you in an economy like ours in Pakistan, whatever you study in your academics are not directly applicable in the professional life. So the gap between academics and professional life is very huge in our country. So every student, I guess, feels a bit of a difficulty transforming his academics into professionalism.
As you know, this is a project of our basic English subject. So I want to ask you, what's important in the professional life? The word English, the language English. Yes. What
Oh, you can say it's the soul of a professional person. Like in country like it is not good. I say Chinese. They do everything in Chinese. They have windows in Chinese. They have all the literature available, all technology literature available in Chinese. Russian studies things in Russian. But for us, third world country, Indian and Pakistanis, all the technology, technical books, everything that we have to study is in English. So English is like a major necessity of your professional and your academic life.
Thank you, Yasir sir. I'm really glad. I am really thankful that you take out my time, your most important time for me. So can you give a last message to my students, your young students?
I'll just say that you just do your work, do your job with dedication and your and full loyalty. You'll be paid. If not at that time, you'll be paid by nature on a later stage. Like never stop working hardly. Never stop your being honest. If you don't get the results at that time, you'll be paid in later stage.
Thank you.
Okay.